Hello, my name is Joyce. I'm 36 years of age. I'm a professional food scientist, that is a food technologist, and I'm also an experienced baker and a caterer. I started my catering journey in 2014 when I would do catering for school functions, government functions, and company functions. I then diverted into catering for social functions such as funerals, weddings, memorials, parties, etc. That's in 2017. So that means I've been catering for since 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I started my baking journey in 2012 when the COVID era began. So our finances began to dwindle. That's when we decided that we could probably divert into something else, and we went into baking. I was personally trained by a friend who has been in the baking business for more than 10 years. We do our business right here in Waterfalls in Harare. We've got a workshop, and I've got 2 assistants and a driver. On average, I would say that I do 15 to 20 cakes in a week, and the average being 25. And the maximum number of cakes that we do would be around 35 to 40. The highest number of cakes that I've done in a day is 37, and I did that on Christmas. The positive things that I can tell you about baking is that cakes are meant for all occasions. They are meant for celebratory functions such as weddings, for birthdays, of which every single day it's somebody's birthday out there. So you're almost guaranteed of getting a cake every single day, as long as your marketing is just on point. The challenges that I've been facing as a baker, I would say number 1, whether we are creaming, whether we are icing, whether we are refrigerating, we use Zesa. And with these power cuts, it's always a challenge. So you have to have a backup. And we all know that backups are quite expensive. But you need to have one if you have to sustain. Number 2 is the competition. The baking industry is stiff. You find that there are some bakers who are cheap, who sell their cakes as cheap as $5. And some of us, the minimum price the cake that we have is $25. So you can be competing with somebody who's selling them for $5. Because to some bakers, just getting $1 as profit on a cake is good for them. To some of us, baking is a profession. We need to sustain our families through that, so we need to charge reasonably. And also another challenge that we face as bakers is sometimes we'd want to procure some big equipment, not really industrial equipment, but some big equipment in South Africa or China. But now you find that we don't even have that much capital for us to purchase these items. Now, coming to my food scientist background, I did food and nutrition from Form 1 to Form 4. And then I went on to do a food science and technology degree at Chino University of Technology. I'm actually interested in food from farm to pot. So I understand the nature of food from the farm, the processes, up until to the point when it's eaten. So that's why you find that my whole life has been centered on food. And I actually wish to do more in the food industry. And I'm a consultancy to a number of companies, including this one, which is making Sandroma flavors and colors for cakes. I've been a consultancy for this company for quite a number of years. As they are doing their products, they need the research, and they need to develop their products. So I've been given the honor to test the products in the kitchen, to go out in the market and find what customers think about the flavors and the paste. And I've attended workshops in which I've been showcasing these products and getting customer feedbacks and feedbacks from other bakers as well. Of late, I've been offering baking lessons for ladies who wants to bake, and I've been offering those lessons since 2021, and I'm more of a one-on-one tutor. So I take 1 or 2 students at a time so that I mentor them thoroughly. Concerning social responsibility, our company has been scouting for young girls who have finished the schools and have nothing to do, and we have been actually giving them life skills in catering, in cake making. In the future, I would wish for us to have a bigger baking kitchen so that I'm able to accommodate the catering team, the baking guys, and I'm also able to run the class without them interrupting each other. With the major challenge that we have right now is delivery funds, because sometimes you find that you need 2 vehicles for one wedding, and you also have maybe a funeral on that very day.